Okay, this next season I'm going to talk about is low season, and this starts around mid to late March and continues until about May, the end of May, and then it picks up again in October, the month of October. This is the low season. Okay, in the low season, you start to get a few more ferry boats. The price of tickets, I'm not sure that the ferry boat tickets change their price during the seasons. I think they stay relatively stable. You can definitely get tickets on the boats, and you can get plane flights much more easily than any of the other times of the year or off season. Businesses are just starting to sort of wake up from their hibernation, so you have still limited number of businesses that are open, but the restaurants will start to clean up at this time. They'll be painting, they'll be basically repairing from the weather damage of the off-season. Let's see, the beaches are not swimmable at this point. It's still way too cold for this. It's comfortable. I don't want to say it's like frigid, but it's, obviously not for bikinis and, going for a dip, unless you're a polar bear. Let's see. The prices are very low at this time of year. Accommodation is pretty easy to find, though not all the hotels will be open at this time. Some hotels will specifically wait until toward the middle of the mid-season, or even just wait until high season, only be open during high season. So check into it. Though my one tip for you during low season is be willing to just, go with it, because you don't have to worry about whether or not you're going to be able to find something available, whether or not they're overbooked. This is not a problem in the low season. So, show up to the island and look around and see what's open and where you might like to stay. There are other things to do, obviously, other than sitting at the beaches. There are, the cafes are starting to open. There are archaeological sites. In fact, Santorini has an impressive one from my understanding. There are caves. There's, during the springtime, it's beautiful green from all the weather that's happened during the wintertime, and these gorgeous wildflowers are coming out. It's actually one of my favorite times of the year here, because the red poppies are just gorgeous, and the wildflowers, and it's still quiet at that time of the year. There's not too many tourists. I don't know if you can hear in the video, but there's the cicadas in the background, this chirping bug, and that doesn't happen in the low season. So that's nice. It's a much more peaceful place to be, and just experience, because the weather's coming up, the sun is coming out, the Aegean is really gorgeous, and you can island hop much more easily at this time. With some limitations, obviously. The high-speed boats won't necessarily be showing up at that time.